What's good? What's good, fam? I'm going to have to do a video. We're going to do a couple extra today. We're going to stop being lazy. We're going to get on this. I ain't going to even say content because it's just my point of view. My point of view, I'm outside. Middle Tennessee, kind of chill outside. Got the dogs out here. Me out here in money. That Mia right there, I don't know if y'all can see her. That's my girl right there. Look at mine over there eating sticks. Anyway, enough of them. You see, she's getting some bacon. Look at that. Yeah, that's how, hey, let her do her thing. Let her play around real quick, throwing around a little play ball. But yo, let's get on some topics. First topic I want to talk about, Juju. Antonio Brown told y'all. Like Shannon Sharp said, everybody want to be top dog. But everybody can't be top dog. I want to be 6'10" in the NBA dunking, but I ain't 6'10" in the NBA dunking. It is what it is. I mean, Antonio Brown was number one wide receiver in Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh, what the Steelers say, you know what? Get up out of here, bum. Get up out of here, you bum. Not only did they pay Ben Roethlisberger, Big Ben, double down on Big Ben. And we're going to get to his little contract in a little bit. And they say, you know what, we don't need Antonio, we got Juju. How is that looking right now for the Pittsburgh Steelers? They said Juju in 26 games, won 100-yard game. Pittsburgh don't have a deep threat. Who was that deep threat? Oh, Antonio Brown. Pittsburgh don't have nobody that can catch. Oh, who had the best hands on the team? Oh, Antonio Brown. Oh my goodness. I'm just saying. And then, oh my goodness, the curse of Le'Veon Bell. That's what I'm calling it, the curse of Le'Veon Bell. Don't they wish they had Le'Veon Bell right now? Now, in James Conner's Pro Bowl year, that was the first year Le'Veon Bell went to the Jets. And when Le'Veon went to the Jets, everybody said Le'Veon Bell played like poop. Straight shit. Because of Jets and because he took a year off. But do you know that the Pro Bowler, James Conner, had 250 yards total, more than Le'Veon Bell? So Le'Veon Bell played like shit. Utter trash. If he played like trash, played not like a top 10 running back in the NFL. Played not like a top 15. I don't even know if they considered him a top 20 running back in the NFL last year. I mean, the first year in the Jets. If he played like that, and James Conner only had 250 yards total, more than him, what the fuck? Huh? Really? Now, granted, James Conner had 10 more touchdowns because who he played for, the Pittsburgh Steelers, with Antonio Brown. Who was getting double the triple team, so he couldn't keep. So it always had a light box. But yet, James Conner couldn't run for 1,000 yards. He couldn't run for 1,000. So we know he ain't no Le'Veon Bell. And we see that Juju damn sure ain't no Antonio Brown. So the two best players that they had, I'm not saying that they had the best attitudes in the world. I'm not saying Antonio Brown is you know what I'm saying, is the most upstanding. I ain't gonna say upstanding. I ain't gonna cast no aspersions on like he did something illegal or something. I'm not gonna say Antonio Brown was like the most adult acting person in the world at all times. I'm not saying that Le'Veon Bell is not the most adult acting person in the heart. I'm not saying they can't be petty. That's the word. I'm not saying they can't be petty and a bit childish at times. I'm not saying that. But you cut them, and they were the two best players on your team, and you kept the most petty and most childish person on your team, Ben Roethlisberger, who always threw somebody under the bus. But it's cool because somehow through the media that the face of the franchise is always the quarterback. How is the face of the franchise always the quarterback? The face of the franchise is the best player on the team. And the last time I checked, the quarterback don't have to be the best player on your team to win a Super Bowl. Last time I checked. Last time I checked. That was the last time I checked. Last time I checked, the quarterback needed help. He needed offensive line to block for him. He needed running backs to run for him. He needed wide receivers to catch for him. That's the last time I checked. Last time I checked, Patrick Mahomes, no matter how great y'all claim he is, he throwing to Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. That's the last time I checked. But I'm getting all off topic. We back to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They gave not only did they get rid of the two people that wanted more money, Le'Veon Bell wanted, and this is the crazy thing. After 2 All-Pro seasons, after 3 Pro Bowl seasons in his first 5 years, after he did all that, he wanted $15 to $16 million a year. And you know what the NFL world said? That's crazy. That's preposterous. But you know what happened? Christian McCaffrey had 1 Pro Bowl season. And in his Pro Bowl season, what they say, what was the record for the Panthers? 5-11. So Christian McCaffrey had a 5-11 season. 5-11 season. They didn't even make the playoffs. Le'Veon Bell have Pro Bowl seasons, all pro seasons. Pittsburgh's always a contender to make it to the Super Bowl. People can say, well, they had Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger. Okay. The Pittsburgh Steelers, when Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger, what they do? They didn't even make the playoffs. So what are you saying? James Conner, they running back that year, he went to a Pro Bowl that year. So you had a Pro Bowl running back with Ben Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown, all pro wide receiver, and they didn't even make the playoffs because they ain't had Le'Veon Bell. Those are facts. That's not conjecture. That's fact. But then you get rid of your other playmaker, like I said, Antonio Brown. Don't you wish you had Antonio Brown right now? If the Pittsburgh Steelers had Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell right now, even if they were 11-3, people would say, hey, you better watch out because Pittsburgh can run the ball. And then you can't put 8 in the box with Antonio Brown. And that defense is opportunistic. That's what they'll say. Point blank, end of discussion, period. But, you know, like I said, through the media, they made the quarterback the face of the franchise. So they face of the franchise being Roethlisberger, 38 years old. And next year, he going to what? I don't know if he's gonna get paid $41.5 million, or if that's how much you get paid for the year, or if that's the cap hit. I don't know how that works, but still, somewhere $41.5 million is gonna get allocated to this dude, given to him. I don't know if it's in his pocket or against a cap or whatever. I don't know. But all I know is he's gonna cost them $41.5 million. This dude, 38 years old, gonna be 39, and he want to come back. Hell yeah, I want to come back too. But when you give him that type of money, how can you go get a wide receiver? How can you go get a running back unless you draft him? You already had one, but you ain't want to give him. So you're gonna give Ben Roethlisberger $41.5 million. That's Jalen Ramsey, and I think that and Deshaun Watson combined. So next year, Ben Roethlisberger is gonna make as much money as Jalen Ramsey and Deshaun Watson combined. Now I wonder what Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell thinking now. People could say, well, the Pittsburgh Steelers didn't win anything with Le'Veon Bell or Antonio Brown. True. That's true. They didn't win. They didn't win a championship. No, they didn't. They didn't win the championship, but they were always Super Bowl contenders. So since Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell left, have they even been Super Bowl contenders? This gonna be them. This is gonna be them getting to the playoffs. And what they gonna do in the playoffs? What Juju gonna do in the playoffs? Who's scared of Juju? Who's scared of Claypool? They still looking for the next Antonio Brown. They thought that, you know, we had Mike Wallace, we had Emmanuel Sanders, we drafted Antonio Brown. We can just draft us another wide receiver. Nah, bro, you don't draft Antonio Browns. They don't just grow on trees. Ask the Detroit Lions. How many times they missed before they even got Calvin Johnson? Ask the Carolina Panthers. They still look for Steve Smith Jr. Ask these other teams how hard is it to get a great wide receiver. And speaking of great wide receivers, I wonder what Diggs thinking about Thielen and the boys in Minnesota. Diggs like, y'all should just gave me the ball. But anyway, we talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. So they gave Ben all this money. So what are Pittsburgh gonna do? And this couldn't have happened to a better team. This the same team that want to change the discussion from black people getting killed by the police to look at those criminals. Look at them. No. While y'all talking about the Antoine Rose Jr. like this coon from Black and White Sports TV, I ain't forgot about you, bro. While y'all talking about Antoine Rose Jr., what about Tatiana Jefferson? Why can't y'all honor her? Why can't y'all honor the black people killed by police? Why can't y'all honor Tamir Rice? Why can't y'all honor Mike Brown? Why can't y'all honor them? Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland. Why can't y'all honor them? Y'all can't honor them? I'm not gonna honor anyone black, cause black people are always criminals. Well, hey, I don't believe in karma, but this shit was coming with y'all anyway, cause you put your faith. Cause these are the facts. The young black wide receiver who was 28, 29 at the time, I think 28, 29 at the time, coming into his prime, you told him kick rocks. Your young running back who you tried to wear out, you told him to kick rocks after he put in all that work for y'all, making y'all Super Bowl contenders year after year after year after year after year, getting paid peanuts. While Christian McCaffrey can come throughout the one good season, he can get them 16. He can get them 16 million a year. How many games he played this year? You can say what you want about Le'Veon Bell and the New York Jets. How many games he missed due to injury? How many games he missed due to injury after all them touches he had previously? And still with one of the worst offenses in the league, one of the worst passing games in the league, one of the worst running game, one of the worst offensive lines in the league, some of the worst skill positions in the league, and he still have managed to have decent numbers. So in his case, they were terrible numbers because they were decent. With the rep he had in Pittsburgh, Le'Veon Bell was a top 3 running back, if not the best running back in the game. When he went to the Jets, he turned to a C+ running back. So yes, he fell off. But that's because more of the team that he was around. But the team he left, what they do? What have they done since? Missed the playoffs twice. And this year they're going out in the first round because they can't run the ball. Now Antonio Brown ain't there, they can't throw the ball. Well, Roethlisberger just old, but they gave him the money. You want to extend Antonio Brown. You want to extend Le'Veon Bell, but you extended Ben Roethlisberger. And now, for all you Pittsburgh Steelers fans, now, I want to let y'all know, Pittsburgh Steelers going to be fighting for 3rd and 4th place of the AFC North for the next 10 years. They damn sure ain't going to be number 1. Because that's going to be Baltimore. Because who they chose to pay. Who they chose to let go. But we're going to put no one down. What y'all think?